So look, y'all fucking heads gonna jump in a second. Do you understand the lengths people go through to understand something? Some people see the ether, they see the world, they see all these different experiences, whether it be online, whether it be on TV, whether it be in a magazine, and they think, I want to partake in this. I wonder what would happen if I were to do what I'm seeing on TV, in books, in movies. I wonder if I could potentially get away with it. True crime is something a lot of people fixate on. Some people, even though you won't admit it, like to think that they could get away with a true crime because they're watching all these documentaries and they think, I could do this better than the person I see on the screen who obviously went to jail for it. And I, the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, veterinarian, cafeteria lady with the big double D titties that serves you that slop on Mondays, professional dog walk on Saturdays, McDonald's protester, Burger King onion ring connoisseur, dildo expertise, and the first black transphobic wizard in the Hogwarts universe, according to Twitter, is going to once again teach you how to not be stupid. And it's very simple because a woman decided out of pure curiosity, she was going to murder and dismember a random stranger. A true crime fan in South Korea allegedly killed and dismembered a woman out of curiosity about murder after dressing up as a student and going to the unwitting tutor's home. Jung Hoo Jung, terrible name, 23-year-old woman obsessed with TV shows and books about crime, decided to murder someone for real and conducted research about how to conceal the body. Investigators found that this dumbass woman had used a cell phone and borrowed books from a library to gather tips for her alleged crime. To find a victim, Jung reportedly used an app that connects parents with private tutors and contacted the victim by posing as the mother of a 9th grader who wanted to learn English. She told the victim her daughter would go to her home for a consultation. Jung then masqueraded as a student by wearing a school uniform she bought online and went to the woman's home where she allegedly stabbed her to death. Jung is short, and with the uniform on, the victim probably mistook her for a middle school student, a police spokesperson said. I butchered that. She then bought trash bags and bleach before returning to the home where she dismembered the victim, placed some body parts in a suitcase, and took a taxi to Nakdong River where she dumped the remains. In order to make it look like the victim had disappeared, Jung kept the victim's mobile phone, ID card, and wallet, attempting to commit a perfect crime. But the cabbie became suspicious of the woman's actions, called the police, who found blood-stained clothes in some bags and the rest of the mutilated body at Jung's home. When questioned by authorities, Jung initially told investigators she had accidentally killed the victim in an argument, but then she later confessed to the heinous crime after police found inconsistencies in her story and her family urged her to come clean. So that true crime you was doing research on didn't really work out for you, did it, buddy? Asked why she tried to claim the crime was a disappearance case, Jung replied, I think I was out of my mind. You think? Jung also said she feels sorry for what she did. We are conducting tests to see if she's a psychopath. I would just like to point out she is a psychopath. Police described Jung as a loner and a recluse who had been unemployed since graduating from high school 5 years ago. Look, as somebody who graduated high school and didn't have a job and is still to this day a loner, man, she's a psychopath. You could do all the book reading, all the infomercials, all this, that, and the third. You are weird, buddy. You deserve that weird South Korean jail that I have heard some horrible stories about. An Asian Tyrone will not treat you kindly, knowing full well you thought you could take somebody's life, chop their body up, and mingle with a cab driver, thinking the cab driver probably wouldn't smell some dirty nastiness going on and see some drip droplets coming out of your suitcase, and then you stop somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the woods to get rid of a body. You wouldn't think in all that research and the docuseries and the books and the magazines you was looking up that somebody wouldn't think, 911, I have a problem here. You are a failure of a true crime expert, and I hope you rot in piss, hell, and in jail. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out of here. I'm going to watch Clifford the Cowardly Red Dog.